Did you miss me? I've been gone for a while. Check out my knee. Show my knee. You'll see why. I look like a bowling ball. I had surgery on my knee, so I haven't been very active. I've been being a slug. And while I've been needing to rest, my snakes have been very busy. We'll be putting out a video. This will probably be on it. I've had a shitload of clutches since I've been under the weather. I didn't think I was going to get near as many as I got this year. And we're not a big breeder, but we got a lot cooking right now. We've already had 3 hatch. Anyway, this, can you get a picture of this? And no, my daughter's not afraid of snakes. Yes, she is.
Yeah, I am.
This is a female stinger bee. And she's spider. And we bred her to a calico pastel male. So this will be easy to identify. I've got a couple of clutches. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I have because there's a lot of genes at play right now. Anyway,
she's hissing right now. She's not
this is her
happy.
first clutch. She isn't happy. And for all of you that like to get bit, this is the time of year to do it. If you don't like to get bit, watch and learn. I have here, in my formerly nicotine-stained fingers, as Rush Limbaugh would say, about 1/3 of a roll of paper towels. It's a common fact that snakes hate paper towels. You just very gently, without bashing her head in, just do that. I don't know if you can hear her hissing.
Mm-hmm.
You lift her off the eggs, which got wet because I just dumped her water bowl over here.
How many are there?
And she's trying to strike me right now. She is in a bad mood. 2, I don't know, count them, 2, 4, 6, 7 eggs. So I'm going to go put the snake. I'm going to put her in here. This is kind of a little holding bin. I put all the mothers in. So I've got these eggs here. She just laid them. And a lot of times when it's their first clutch, there's 2 that are stuck together. Sometimes they'll wrap around them. She was kind of doing that, but sometimes they don't quite know what to do with them. I'm going to candle these eggs. I'm going to put them in the incubator. And we'll be hatching these out in a month, which is what, August 11th, thereabouts. We're going to make a video this weekend of the hatchlings that I do have.
In a month or in 2 months?
2 months. Dos monteros.
He said a month.
Dos monteros.
Okay.
With my proper Spanish. Anyway, we're going to have some really, really nice stuff. We'll candle these eggs, make sure they're good, and we'll kind of go from there. Stay posted and watch us on Instagram too, as well as this YouTube channel. We're starting to get quite a few followers. We're close to 100 right now. So if you see something on Instagram, because I'm posting all this stuff before I put it on the website or on Morph Market. So if you watch me on Instagram and you see a snake and you go, holy shit, I gotta have that one, call me. Because my phone number will be on Facebook and all that, and it's on Morph Market. Give me a holler. Or text me, say, hey, I absolutely have to have that snake. At that point, I know I've set the hook, and all I have to do is reel you in, and we will set up a good price. Okay, the 26th of May, so this will be out on July 26th. This is a super orange dream bee, super dream bee yellow belly female. Just laid a clutch. This is her first clutch, and I bred her to an OD leopard fire vanilla. So we're going to pull these eggs, and they look good. Try and get Mama off these without her. She's been striking at me, so we're going to try and just gently get her off these without her taking my mitts off. Yeah. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs. I'm going to use 2 hands to take this off. She's not happy. But anyway, this should be a really good clutch. And I've also got another clutch I hatched out this morning from a super extreme gene female, OD. Let's see, butter. And I bred her to a dream bee, fire, yellow belly. Oh, hell, something else, another really good male. Anyway, I'll show you that in a minute. But let me get her off this and then change her bedding out. And we'll cut these eggs here in 2 months, and this should be a smoking clutch. We should get super OD. God, all kinds of stuff out here. Spider, leopard, fire, vanilla. Anyway, it'll be fun to cut. Okay, here's our second clutch for the day. This is an Orange Dream Butter Super Extreme Gene female. And I wasn't really sure she was going to take, although she did look like she was gravid. And I bred her to an Enchi Fire Orange Dream B Yellow Belly male. So do the math. We should get some super OD shit out of here. And you know, everything should be extreme gene. The fire, yellow belly, butter, spider. Should be an amazing clutch. I don't know, you know, what all's going to come out of here, but it shouldn't be too bad. And I don't know if she's going to let me take her off these without ripping my mitts off or not. Let's see, that other one still got me spooked. Try and get that tail out from under there. No. This is a pain in the ass with one hand. Almost there. There we go. Looks like we got 5 eggs. And they're actually really big for the size of females. So you can see how she built her nest in there and laid those eggs. Anyway, I'm going to separate and candle those eggs. I'm going to put them in the exact same box I put in that Super Dream Bee. So these will all hatch out on the same day. Should be a pair of just amazing clutches. Okay, Saturday morning, May 30th. We've got a female here that didn't really know what to do with her eggs, it looks like. This is not her first clutch she laid last year. But she did not coil. So wow, I wonder how many eggs she had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs. And she's in a mood. Every once in a while you get a snake like this that just doesn't like to coil around her eggs. The eggs look good though. So we're gonna set them up in the egg box, throw them in the incubator. And I think this makes 15 clutches so far for us. And anyway, this is a female Super Black Pastel, possible 66% piebald. So I bred her to a piebald, and just to prove her out. So if we don't get any pieds in here, we'll know she's just a Super Black Pastel. But she was sold to me as being 66% possible het piebald. I got a pair from a guy several years ago. I proved the male last year. He is not het pied, so I'm really hoping this one proves out as piebald. If I get 2 of them, a pair that's 66% het, I would hope that I would get at least 1. Anyway, we're going to take these eggs away from mom, put them in the incubator, and then we'll put on some of that coconut husk, get her tub all cleaned out, and get her back in the rack, and hopefully get her feeding here real soon. But anyway, here's another clutch, and we're going to start cutting eggs next week. I believe Tuesday, Wednesday sometime. Our first clutch is due in 6 days. And then we got another one right after that. So anyway, we're almost to that time of year, guys, so we'll start cutting eggs, and we should be able to, we should make some really, really nice snakes this year. Anyway, so stay tuned. Okay, we have got her cleaned up and settled down. Washed her off, fresh water, cleaned the tub, and put in new that coconut bedding. And she's still fiery. Look at that. She just does not like that we took her bambinos away from her. You don't like that at all, do you, Mama? There's a face of a loving mother, if I ever saw one. Really reminds me of a good mom. Not mine, of course. Somebody else's. Anyway, looking forward to this clutch. I'm really, really curious to see if we're going to be able to prove her out as being het pied. So on or about the 30th of July, right at the end of the month of July, 2 months, we'll be cutting her eggs. And hopefully we'll get some black pastel pieds. I really hope so. Otherwise I'm going to have just a super black pastel. Although you can put that into a lot of stuff. And I want you to see something. These things, when they're born, they usually have that duckbill. What I meant by duckbill, when you have super black pastels or sometimes the super cinnamons, the face They call it duckbill. It's got a kind of a deformed looking face. As they grow older and they mature and they get larger, the skeletal features will kind of move back into alignment, and you can just hardly ever tell it was like that. But that's what I meant by duckbill. Can you tell this one ever had that? Because I can't. They did exactly what I thought they would do. As they grow and that skull tends to grow with the rest of the snake, they kind of just outgrow that deformity. Not a problem, period. No kinking, nothing. And she's usually a really mellow snake. It's just, you know, you take eggs away from a mom and she's going to be upset. Anyway, we'll keep you posted, cut these eggs here in 2 months and see what we get. Okay, here we've got a female. Just laid a bunch of eggs. This is a female pastel champagne bred to an Orange Dream Fire. So this should be a cool clutch. Oh, she's not real happy with me. Well, she has not wrapped these eggs up very well, but she's got a shitload of them. Hope they're good. Anyway, one more video. We're gonna have a lot of snakes hatching out starting end of this week. This is Monday, June 1st. So right around the 1st of August, hopefully, if these eggs are good. I haven't checked them or candled them, but they look good. Should have some pastel champagne OD fires. So anyway, stay tuned and keep an eye on what we start posting up on Morph Market, okay? All right, I just walked in and caught this Killer Inferno female right in the middle of laying her eggs, and they look dandies. First clutch for this one too. Anyway, I'm gonna close her up and let her alone. I'll come back this afternoon and let her finish what she's doing. I can't remember what I bred to her. Let me see. Oh shit. What's that say? Pastel Inchy Yellow Belly. Oh, I remember, yeah. That's a snake that I actually sold. I think I sold that one to shit, I can't remember. It's early in the morning. Rodney Black, I believe, got that. Anyway, this ought to be a good clutch. So we'll come back later and check on her. Okay, just got home from work, and this female Super Inferno, which I was videotaping this morning, finished up her eggs. Laying here on them. This is a Super Inferno bred to a pastel Inchy Yellow Belly male that I have since sold to Rodney Black from Black Sun Reptiles. So, Rodney, I'll let you know when these come out. That'll look really good. Anyway, she's probably sitting on a pretty big clutch. We'll have to, she was striking at me a minute ago. Let's see what we got here. Does not want to let him go. Come on, girl. This is fun to do one-handed. God damn, that's a nice looking clutch. Boy, those look good. No slugs here. Anyway, 2, 4, 6. Like we got about 8 eggs. I'm gonna put this down and take these off, and we'll show you the eggs here in a minute. Okay, just pulled her eggs, cleaned her cage out. She's still striking at me to beat the band. She's not happy, but I am, because I candled these eggs. Here's my biggest clutch of the year. 10 eggs. And this is, whoa, shit. This is her first clutch ever. I bred her last year, but she didn't take. And boy, did that empty her out. She is concave, upset, but we got nice clean bedding. It's, whoa, shit, all misted down. We'll put her back in her bin, and I've already washed her. Get that smell off, and she'll settle down, and we'll try to feed her some rats here in another week, which is hard to do right now because I had a filter on one of my Freedom Breeder racks out where I breed my rats, and no water. Killed a whole bunch of rats, but we're breeding them back. I just wish I had more. Anyway, beautiful clutch of eggs though. On right around August 1st, to see June, July, yeah, August 1st, these should be ready to go. Anyway, we'll be cutting these eggs then. Okay, Sunday night, June 14th. I just found this, this one just laid eggs for me too. This is an Inchy Sugar, and she was bred to a black pastel Phantom Yellow Belly Sable Fader. That male I picked up several years ago from Nerd. It was a really pretty snake. So I'm really excited to see what these babies turn out like. I'm kind of hoping that they're dark. I mean, really dark, but if they are, I've got a whole bunch of stuff to breed to them in the future. Anyway, stay tuned, and in 2 months we'll be cutting these eggs. I can get her off these eggs. See how many we have. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we have 6 eggs, but they all look really, really, really good. So we're gonna go clean Mom off. And shit, does not look empty at all. She had a lot of body weight going into this. Anyway, we'll look forward to cutting these eggs soon. Adios, amigos.